I just wanted to say that everybody makes mistakes. Everybody goofs up. The inner goober comes out in them. And I'm no different from the rest of you. So while this may not be my real voice, here are some scenes that had a lot of meaning for me, as they were very important to my political career, and they made me realize that yes, we all can say things that are not right a lot of the time. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. In the last campaign, you were asked a question about the biggest mistake you'd made in your life, and you used to like to joke that it was trading Sammy Sosa. You've looked back before 9/11 for what mistakes might have been made. After 9/11, what would your biggest mistake be, would you say, and what lessons have you learned from it?
I wish you to give me this written question ahead of time so I could plan for it.
But I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. I never told anybody to lie, not a single time, never. These allegations are false, and I need to go back to work for the American people. Thank you.
During the primary campaign, you criticized Governor Reagan for what you called his voodoo economics.
I wish I hadn't said that. Recently, I received a letter from Masayasu Okumura. Oh, damn it.
John, I'm sure historians will look back and say, gosh, you could have done it better this way or that way. I'm sure something will pop in my head here in the midst of this press conference, all the pressure of trying to come up with an answer, but it hadn't yet. I hope I don't want to sound like I've made no mistakes. I'm confident I have. I just haven't, just put me under the spot here, and maybe I'm not as quick on my feet as I should be in coming up with one.
And I want to say this to the television audience. I made my mistakes, but in all of my years of public life, I have never profited from public service. I've earned every cent. And in all of my years of public life, I have never obstructed justice. And I think, too, that I can say that in my years of public life, that I welcome this kind of examination, because people have got to know whether or not their president is a crook. Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
President?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. You know one of my favorite jokes? You know that story about the guy that's walking along the Grand Canyon and he falls off and he's falling to the hundreds of feet to certain death, and he reaches out, he sees a little twig on the side of the canyon, he saws it, and he grabs it. He takes a deep breath, and then all of a sudden he sees the roots of the twig start to come loose, and he looks up at this guy and he said, "Lord, why me? Why me? I pay my taxes. I go to work every day. Why me?" And this thunderous voice says, "Son, there's just something about you I don't like."
I feel a little like that last one, but I thank you for taking the time to watch this, and I hope that you can forgive me for my actions. I really didn't mean any harm by it, and I still like to talk like this, because we're all Rhode Islanders, whether we sound the same or not. It just took me a little longer to realize it. Thank you.